just moving this weird thing. Just moving it. From here though. Hello. Hi. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? Can you hear me? I always say that. I always like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I'm always like, you know, like my videos, I'm like, is this recording? I hope you can hear me. I'll just check. Shall I check? Yes. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone's good. The comments. See, what I need to do, this studio is really coming together. What I need to do is make a few tweaks because I can't see. Like, I had LASIK eye surgery. You know that eye surgery where they laser your eyes? I had that like when I was, I want to say 32. It wears out. So now it's gone. It's like I'm back to as it would have been without the surgery. So I can't see anything. And it happened really quick. Like 6 months ago, my eyesight was better than it is now. And now I can't see anything. I should have one of those big screen TVs like right here. And then I could read the comments like that. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Julia. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Blixie. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Janae. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Katie. Hi. Oh, you guys. It's so nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. I've had a rough week this week. I was ill for 2 straight days. I was very, very sick. I literally spent most of the day on Tuesday on the bathroom floor on the tiles because it was nice and cold. I'm just going to move this so I can see the comments. It's freezing in London, says Karen. Oh, there you go. That's better. Are you still nauseated? No, I feel better now. Thank you for asking. But it was nuts. It was nuts. And I know this one guy. Do you guys have a friend who's how would you say an American? It's like a piss taker, we say in England. Like they like a pranky person who will always make some kind of prank. Well, I know someone who's a doctor and a prankster. Not a great combination. And he was like, oh, you've been poisoned. Someone sent you something and you've been poisoned. I think he was trying to make me paranoid, and it worked. But yeah, I feel much better today. But yeah, there was a day there where I was like, wait, did I eat something that had some poison in it? And he's still saying that he's not winding me up and that he really thinks that something, like I ate something that might have had something poisonous in it. Anyway, I don't know. Eating the crazy person's food. Yeah. I mean, I get sent some stuff. Very lucky to get sent gifts, and I love it. And 99.9% is amazing and beautiful. But occasionally you'll get someone like send you something and it's a little, something's off. Like with like you feel like they don't perhaps like you very much. And why are you writing? I only had it like maybe twice. And yeah, I've got a new, I've got to just never eat anything that you don't know what it is the upshot. And that's what I've realized. Get a PO box. Yeah, I'm going to get a PO box. I mean, this house I'm in now was supposed to be our office, but now I live in it. So I live where everything gets sent. So now I'm going to go back to the PO box. Anything you want from England or Wales, mate? Oh, Lord Harley, that's so sweet. Thank you. I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know if I can think of anything. But yes, I'm finally over that. But I'm really proud of myself. Even though I was so ill, I still didn't miss the Patreon exclusive music. I was like, that was my biggest concern. Because the music that I make on Patreon takes a long time. It takes like between 3 to 4 days for me to make a piece every Thursday on Patreon. And I normally do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then so Monday and Tuesday was out and Wednesday. And I was like, am I going to be able to do this. And I've got this heightened sense of like having to do what I say I'm going to do, which is could be an autistic thing apparently. But I get really upset if I don't deliver on what I say. It makes me feel really bad. So I was able to put something together that was just a very simple piece, and it turned out really good. So if you love your accent, love your videos, never change. Oh, you guys are so sweet. This is making me very happy to read this. Yeah, I haven't had a great week with being sick, and then of course now I'm completely living on my own. Being sick makes you completely isolated. Like I didn't see anyone. That's why this, like having you guys, is so important to me. Like this is a connection that it's really nice to be able to make. So it's an interesting time, but it wasn't nice being ill. But everyone's sick at the moment, I've noticed. I'm just reading the comments. Being sick can bring up old wounds. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, I hate being sick, and I'm very lucky because my dad is from Southern Ireland, from Ballinasloe in Southern Ireland. I'm going to interview my dad on my podcast and my mum because they're coming here on Monday. I'm very excited because my dad's story is nuts, and I want him to tell it. Basically, my dad had no running water and no electricity growing up. That's how poor they were. And they had to split the family in two because they didn't have any money. Like they were like way below the poverty line by modern standards. Like imagine no running water and no electricity. So his dad was very hard Irishman, and my granddad, Jed, his name was, and he was amazing. I loved him so much. He was such an amazing man, so charismatic. And when he died, there were thousands of people come to pay their respects to him. Like he was, they had an Irish wake, and it was in the church, Dublin in the house. Well, you'll know about this, the Irish wake. So he was in the church, and we were sitting there, and we expected maybe 20 or 30 people to come, and but he was a real character, and he was really known in the whole community. And he was so loved. Honestly, they didn't stop coming. People didn't stop coming. We were there for hours, lines of people, just there to like say goodbye to my granddad. He was so popular. But the reason I'm telling you about him, I'm a podcast with my dad, we're going to go into that. But anyway, one of Jed's things was very hard drinking. He would wake up, this is what I got from him too. He would wake up in the morning and start drinking whiskey. From the moment he woke up, whiskey, and then whiskey and Guinness throughout the whole day. So he was a very bad alcoholic, but it was totally accepted. Like in that time, in that country, it wasn't, no one was like, oh my God, you're drinking whiskey in the morning. It was just what they did. But anyway, he had this incredible cardboard in their shoes. Yes, that's true. He did have that. So anyway, he didn't. Alexis, I know you see my comments. Why not answer? This is the first comment I'm seeing from you. So I'm trying to. Alexis, I'll come back to that comment. So yeah, he had this incredible immune system. I don't see people's comments because what people don't realize is this stream is going to YouTube and Facebook. So people on Facebook only see their comments, but they don't see the YouTube comments, but everything's together here. So I'm getting way more comments than it looks like. So don't get upset. So anyway, he had this incredible immune system. He was never sick. Never sick. Not one time that I knew of. And even to the point where just before he died, they said we can't. In the hospital, they were giving him alcohol and Guinness and whiskey because they were like, he can't stop. This is going to be. This is going to be. This is going to kill him. So in the hospital, typical Ireland, they were just. He was basically drunk all the time, but it worked for him. Anyway, I've inherited the alcoholism and the immune system. So I'm never sick. So this is so unusual for me. Twice in a month? I thought I was dying. Basically, I'm not emotionally equipped to be ill because it never happens. Anyway, so that's why it was doubly weird because it's so unusual for me to be ill. I don't remember the time before this that I was sick. I got food poisoning in 2017. That's the last time I was ill. So weird, but it's from him. So we don't like Facebook. Someone says. But withdrawal is tough, especially. So I'm going to get my. People are saying, "Please hire me." Okay, I'm going to get my mouse here. I really should have sorted this out more. Okay. I'm going to read some comments. You got ill because you're stressed. There's an element of that, I think, as well. Kelly, hi, I'm a singer-songwriter. Can I send you my music? Yes, Kelly. Send me a link on Instagram. If you want to send me something, follow me on Instagram because basically you need to DM it because I don't see any messages on Facebook. It's just too many. There's so many on Facebook that I don't look at Messenger. I had to stop looking at it. And also I was getting some horrible stuff there. So I just stopped. It's not good for the old mental health. So the best way to contact me is DM on Instagram, Stephen_Hilton_. But talking about singer-songwriters and music, I've got... Jen Meyer said they still continue the alcohol regime and they will continue until they decide to quit. Interesting. So they still do that. Well, I thought that was a particularly Irish thing. Can you talk about the pros and cons of living alone? Okay. Pros of living alone. I can't think of one. Cons, not having my family. Not having the kids around. There's a lot of cons, but I'm not being a victim, and I'm being in the solution these days. So let's think of a pro of living alone. Let's really think about this. You can free to just jump on a live like this. Yeah, that's a pro. That's a big pro. I can jump on live whenever I want and play music at all hours of the night. I can write music all hours of the night. That's a huge pro. So there you go. I'll concentrate on that. Alcohol withdrawal is potentially fatal, Victoria. That's true. How are Alfie and Poppy doing? They're doing great. Hey, I have Alfie all day today, so I'm going to go right after this. I'm going to go and pick him up. But so he's an escape artist, Alfie, and I'm having a gate. Remember, I was burgled. Well, they tried to. I made a video about it. Burglars tried to break in. So about 4 months ago. This is a garage. This used to be a garage. It's a studio now. It's been converted into a filming place. But so I use that door to come in and out because it's just when I'm here, I'm always in the studio. Like my most important room in this house is this, which is my studio. So I always use that door. So one night I came in, and I know these times from the alarm records because there's a good alarm system here. I came in that door at I think it was 7:59. At 7, I think it was like 8:02. I came through that door. At 7:59, someone smashed the baseball bat through the glass at the back of the house. So basically, I crossed paths with two burglars that were here when I came back. I made a whole video about it. It was nuts because basically we were here at the same time. Anyway, it freaked me out so much, and I didn't have I didn't have a gate on this house. This house wasn't gated, and it was this neighborhood is really nice, but the crime's been going up. Crime in Los Angeles is definitely going up. So I was like, it's time to get a gate. So I had a gate made, and today they're putting they're finishing it. But so basically, Alfie is free to escape this weekend. So I got to keep an eye on him, because he'll like go up to the gate guy and like be charming to the gate guy, and then the gate guy's talking to him, and then he runs off. He's a little trickster. So I'm gonna sort of, normally we would come here and hang out here, but I think today, because of the gate, we're going to be going to the park. Yes, I do have a security system now. I had a security system before, but like an idiot, I didn't turn it on because I only left for an hour. So I didn't turn the alarm and the cameras on, but now I do it all the time. Are you getting them for the weekends yet? I have Alfie every weekend and every Thursday right now. And Poppy's at home all the time, so I hang out there with her. I hope they have Empire of Whimsy. What I love Empire of Whimsy, for example. I love seeing Empire of Whimsy because I say her name every week because she's a super supporter on the Patreon. What I didn't expect from Patreon is that every week, if you're on the second tier, you get a shout out at the end of the exclusive video. So I've started saying people's names, and because it's been going for a little while, I've started to say these names every week. So now, like when I see Empire of Whimsy in the comments, I'm like, hey, Empire of Whimsy, Dorothy Dioncio. See, these certain people in the chat I know from the Patreon. I love that. It's like an extra level of connection. I really like that I know these people, and Patreon's a good place to send messages as well because it's way smaller than any other platform. So if you really want to get a message to me, that's the best. That's fail safe. I'll definitely get it. DMs on Instagram are good, but there's a lot. Christina Burslem, I'm a super supporter on Patreon. Yes, I remember saying your name. See, I love that. So yeah, that's an unexpected thing that happened from Patreon, is that I get to know people a little bit better because I know their names more. Anyway, that's an aside. I'm sorry, my smiley faces are coming up as angry. That's funny, isn't it? That you're trying to send smiley faces and they're coming up. I didn't see them. I didn't see the angry faces. Dioncio. Dorothy Dioncio. Okay, now I know how to say it. I won't pronounce it wrong. Hi, lovely. Have a great day. Oh, this is so sweet. You guys are so supportive. It's so amazing. I love this community. It's really Anya. See, I love that. I'm seeing these people from Patreon. Anya. Okay, you have some trouble pronouncing my name. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I do say Anya's name every week, and I do have trouble every week. Anya Peerdeman, right? Come on. So, yeah, that's it's nice to chatting, just hanging out and chatting, isn't it? I like live streams. It really is like just hanging out with your mates, just like not in real life. But I feel like this is real life. Ever since the pandemic with Zoom and stuff, live stream does feel like real life. It's hot. Is it hot in the UK? I need to go to LA. Is it hot in the UK? I don't know. Is it hot in the UK? It's cold here today. Marty Haransi, I had to cancel Patreon. I was overcharged. Okay, so this isn't overcharging. This is a thing that Patreon sent an email to everyone to say. So if you sign up to Patreon late in the month, you get charged for the next month close to the first. So you'd pay for the first month, and then they sent an email to everyone to explain this. It's basically you just get if you happen to sign up close to the next billing cycle, that it looks like a double charge, but it isn't, because you're getting the. They explained it in the email. It's not a double charge, and it's unfortunate that it looks like that. But it's basically you pay for 2 months and you get 2 months, but it's because you signed up late in the month. So come back. So yeah. So it's cold in the UK. My mum and dad are coming from Kent to see me on Monday. They're coming for a month. They're crazy. I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I wish the circumstances were different, if I'm honest. It's not the best. It's not the best situation to come out and see at Christmas, but I got to get over that. It's for the kids. That's the main thing. Is they're going to see their grandparents, so that's what I got to make number one. I'm from Berkshire. It's as freezing as in Kent. Oh, I love that. Are you taking the kids out for ice cream? Of course. I will be taking them out for ice cream. I got an email from Patreon. I got an email from Patreon, Facebook, and Apple subscriptions explaining the charges for the following content. Yeah, it does make sense. It just looks weird, doesn't it? If you sign up late in the month, it does look weird because you're like, wait, I had been charged twice. But Patreon sent an email to all their creators saying that this is a thing that looks like an overcharge, but they explained it all very well. I should probably put the email on the screen so you can see it, but it does. It looks like an overcharge, but it isn't. Hopefully your parents help facilitate communication with Laura. Yeah, I mean, we do communicate. You know, we see each other every day. It's not like we don't communicate. It's just weird. Yeah, I'm going to interview my dad on the podcast because his story is so crazy. I want to do two podcasts, one with my dad and one with my mum, because we're going to be here. And I do think that it's just such a crazy story. So yeah. So it's time for me to go and get Alfie. I'm very excited. Obviously, I'm always excited to see that boy. How is it possible to miss two little people? Like, if I see him and then I don't see him for 30 seconds, I miss them in that 30 seconds. How is that possible? I'm just trying to read comments. I'm not ignoring. I am. What are you doing today, says Dorothy. I've got Alfie, so I'm going to go and get him. It's cold, so we probably go to the park. We'll probably go for ice cream. The gate guys are here finishing the gate, so we'll see how that goes with Alfie. So yeah, I'm off to get the boy now. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming and watching me. This has been fun. We should do it more often. Next time, music. I didn't get to the music today. Next time will be piano chat. I love you guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll speak soon.